Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, please take your seats. Delegates, observers, and friends, I declare open the 16th session of the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. It is a special pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the Department of Economic and Social Affairs of the United Nations.
I thank you, Madam. I thank the representative of the Russian Federation, and now give the floor to West Papua Interest Association.
Monsieur Ronald Waromi.
Ronald Waromi, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you. Wah. Distinguished Madam Chairperson of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues and members, Indigenous brothers and sisters, United Nations member state, Indigenous Parliament members, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving us, West Papua delegation to United Nations, the opportunity for presenting the aspiration of our people in the 16th session of UN Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. It is over 54 years since 1963, Netherlands, New Guinea, or West Papua joined with Indonesia as Irian Jaya, and the dishonest result of the Act of Free Choice in 1969, which our human rights and fundamental freedom in West Papua have never been fully guaranteed. This political process is still being questioned by West Papua indigenous people and have called for the independence. Madam Chair, on 1st May 2016, the proclamation of West Papua independence by the West Papuan Indigenous and West Papua Freedom Fighter, TPN-OPM, under the General Commander of Mr. Golia Tabuni and Mr. Anton Obed-Nego Tabuni in Tingginambut of Puncak Jaya, West Papua, counted 11 years ago, West Papua people proclaimed its independence. The implementation of the Special Autonomy Law number 21 of the year 2001 in Papua province was rejected by West Papua indigenous people of West Papua and continue call for self-determination and independence. On 7 March 2016, the Solidarity of Papuan Public Servant, gathered in Jayapura and signed on the banner in supporting Governor and Deputy Governor of Papua Province statement to return the Special Autonomy Law number 21 of the year 2001 back to the Indonesia central government. Madam Chair, on 19 April 2017, last month, we, the representative of indigenous people, attended Mus Renbang, the meeting of development plan in Papua province, in which the governor of Papua province, Mr. Lucas Enembe, was very concerned about the death number of West Papua indigenous people because of the alcohol drink in Papua province and stressing to all Bupati and Wali Kota, the head of regency and city mayor in Papua province to implement the government regulation on banning alcohol drinking, which causing many West Papuan died. The human rights violation is continue occur among indigenous West Papuan and indigenous human rights defender, which was highlighted in the report of Human Rights Council Working Group on Universal Periodic Review 13th session. On 3rd May 2017, the 27th session of UN Human Rights Council Universal Periodic Review in Geneva will review Human Rights Report of Indonesia, which failed in implementation recommendation of Human Rights Council Universal Periodic Review 13th session. Madam Chair, we West Papua indigenous people continue to suffer discrimination, marginalization, extreme poverty, continue to face the ongoing conflicts, human rights abuses, the ongoing systematic genocide, our race and way of life under the risk of extinction since West Papua joined with Indonesia in 1960. The human rights violation and systematic genocide.
I thank you. You may send your statement to us, and I now give the floor to Norway.
Thank you for your statement. I now call on West Papua.
Dear Excellency, UN Expert Mechanism on the Rights of Indigenous People and the Chair of the Permanent Forum, I am John Anari, the leader of West Papua Liberation Organization. I represented my people to come to United Nations to push United Nations responsible on their rights and their duty to process the UN resolution, UN General Assembly Resolution 448 that set up West Papua or West New Guinea as non-self-governing territory. So pursuant to the Article 73 of the Article of the 73 of Article of the United Nations Charter must grant it independent for all non-self-governing territory. But why United Nations forgot my people? I came here, I pushed this forum to push the United Nations Special Commission on Decolonization or Commission 24 and the Commission 4 of the General Assembly to set up the UN Resolution 448 to the agenda of the UN General Assembly in this September. So I'm represented my people to push because United States interest in our mineral resources, finally they push that to transfer the administration of West Papua into Indonesia in 1962 by the New York Agreement that they signed in this building in 15 August 1962. In the agreement, they arranged about the transfer of the administration of West Papua to Indonesia and then the self-determination in 1969. After the transfer of the administration from that to Indonesia and to United Nations through the United Nations Temporary Executive Authority, but United Nations Temporary Executive broke our country and they removed with the administration of UNPFII, and then after that transferred to Indonesia, and Indonesia removed all administration of West Papua. That we have independent. We have declared our independence in 1 December 1961. But why United Nations forgot? So I hope this forum must recommend it to the UN Special Commission on Decolonization or Commission 24, and then the 4th Commission of the General Assembly that focus for politics and decolonization. So I just pushed this because United Nations involvement in the battle of decolonization of West Papua by the self-determination in 1969 that United States and then Indonesia prepared, and then United Nations let Indonesia make that self-determination that represented by the 6.
Je vous remercie.
Thank you for your statement.
Je passe la parole à...
I now call on International Indian Treaty Council.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Emirate Chair and Special Rapporteur. We celebrate the adoption of the new
Je vous remercie, Monsieur l'expert, pour ce rapport de notre dialogue avec les institutions et agences spécialisées des Nations Unies. À présent, je vais passer à la liste des orateurs. Je passe la parole à l'Indonésie.
Chairperson. Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. As this is the first time for my delegation to take the floor, we would like to congratulate you for assuming the chairmanship for this forum. Madam Chairperson, as an archipelagic state comprises of the area ranging as vast as New York to California, Indonesia is proud to be having its multi-ethnic, multi-religious mosaics. With almost 260 million population, the protection and the promotion of human rights remains the cornerstone, the DNA of the nation's policies. The Indonesian Constitution guarantees that all citizens' human rights are fully protected and are equal before the law, and our unwavering commitment in the promotion and the protection of human rights continues to be strengthened, including through our participation in the Universal Periodic Review process that just took place in Geneva this morning. Moreover, we continue to constructively contribute as one of the members of the Human Rights Council and extend our cooperation with the UN human rights mechanisms, which are demonstrated, among others, through the recent visit of the Special Rapporteur on Health to Papua and other parts of Indonesia. Therefore, Madam Chairperson, my delegation deeply regrets that this August forum continues to be misused by certain groups, misleadingly claim themselves as the genuine representatives of more than 400 tribes of Papua and West Papua provinces in Indonesia with their own ill-intended agenda, instead of focusing on the most pressing issues that the indigenous peoples are facing now, instead of contributing constructively to the genuine efforts taken in order to improve the welfare of our Adat community. Statements and false allegations are made attempting to breach the UN Charter, provisions of the UNDRIP itself, and violate the principle of territorial integrity and sovereignty of the states by taking the separatist group agenda. This has to stop, Madam Chairperson. Comments concerning the so-called issue of West Papua made by the previous speakers during the dialogue on the 1st of May 2007 are misled, biased, and contrary to the facts that despite the challenges that we face on the ground, prosperity, justice, rule of law, as well as respect for human rights and the specific interests of our Papuan brothers and sisters continue to guide the government policies and programs implemented throughout the area. It is evident that the misleading statement is attributable to ignorance of history, including the history of Indonesia at the United Nations, the principal positions of the international community over the years, as well as the recent development in Indonesia, including actual advances and current development in the provinces of Papua and West Papua. My delegation therefore wishes to recall and reaffirm that the 1969 reintegration of Papua into the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia by the act of free choice as recognized and accepted by the respective governments, by the UN, and by the international community of nations, and it is valid, legal, and irrevocable.
Je vous remercie, Madame, pour votre déclaration. Je donne maintenant la parole à Boro Women's Justice Forum.
I wanna be free. West Papua, this is my land, this is my home. Let me come below me. West Papua free. Let me come below me. Like you feel me. West Papua free. Let me come below me. West Papua free. Oh, I believe one day the Lord will hear our cry. Yes, be free as a bird and the air that I breathe. Oh Lord, I've seen too many bloodshed, seen families torn apart. No, I don't wanna see them children cry anymore. Oh, West Papua, feel like in freedom. Yeah. West Papua, feel like in freedom. Below me. Oh, West Papua, feel like in freedom. I wanna be free. West Papua.